The Naval Association was formed around about the 1999, I'd say, around about that time, and we adopted the HMAS Nirimba name and registered that with the Naval Association to perpetuate the name in the area, and it works very well. After a couple of years we decided we should have a service to commemorate the people that served in Nirimba, because they came to Nirimba as 15-year-old youths, and they left 5 years later as men, real men and sailors, after receiving probably the best trade training in Australia. When the sailors, of course, had their church parades and all that sort of thing, and it was decided to build a memorial to those ex-apprentices that lost their lives in different places in the world after they left this place.
I remember the facilities out here. I was out here in 1992, not long before the establishment closed down. The main things that I remember from my time out here was basically the main mess hall, because it's a general meeting place, and the parade ground, which was, we had weekly divisions on a Friday morning, and it was always, especially during winter, it was fun and games trying to march around in keeping time when you can't see 2 foot in front of you because of the fog. The accommodation at Nirimba for the apprentices was the same as the main training base for the Navy. One basic open room which had 4 apprentices staying there. The ship's company accommodation, which I stayed in towards the end of my time here, was slightly smaller, where you only had to share with 1 other person rather than 4.
In general terms, my role was to ensure that they were correctly dressed as they left the ship, keeping in mind this is a ship as far as the Navy is concerned. Consequently, going ashore in full uniform, they had to be properly dressed and not missing any little bits, and the same thing applied when they returned. Many of the apprentices rode motorbikes, and they did sometimes have accidents and things ashore, so my task was to make sure that their return on board was expedited by whatever method, whether it be by ambulance or whatever, and also to ensure their well-being by warning them off as they went out the gate on their motorbikes to be careful.
Today, Nirimba continues on that tradition, with the history of the past being remembered. So many people here have been associated with the local area. So many students here have parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents and relatives who've actually been through Nirimba as apprentices. This is a really nice movement from its previous use to its current use, of training young people so that they're better skilled and better equipped to carry out their duties in life.
Just as it was all those years ago, today Nirimba continues to be a destination for both education and success. The spirit of Nirimba is not only one of innovation and enterprise, but dedication to achieving the best possible outcomes for students and accommodating to their varying needs at different stages of their lifelong journey. Nirimba represents the smarter way to learn, where contemporary approaches to learning and teaching ensures the opportunity for success for all students, having them leave the precinct experienced, qualified and prepared to meet future challenges.